क्षेमानि पुनरागमनाय च क्षत्रपदमष्टियं प्रस्तुकोजन सुस्मदुग्रवीरं रुद्रस्कोमेन पञ्चदशेन मध्यमितं आकेन सगरेण रक्षाः अद्यपूर्वोक्त एवं गुणविशेषेण विशिष्टायां अस्यां वर्तमानायाम् अस्मिन् मन्दिरे आगतानाम् अनेकतानाम् अनागतानां सर्वेषां साधूनां च सर्वानुकूल्यसिद्ध्यर्थं ज्ञानवैराग्यसिद्ध्यर्थम् अद्यकृत श्रीविद्या महागणपति हवनाख्यकर्म मंत्रफल तत्फल स्वीकरणार्थं यत्किञ्चित् दक्षिणां यथोक्तदक्षिणामिव ताम्बूलं च स्वीकृत्य यज्ञेश्वर प्रीयताम्। यज्ञिகளுக்கு நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணணுங்கிறது விதி. I really be thankful after many years. I have rejoined in his presence here to do the yajna. I thank you one and all of you for the opportunity. Wish you well. Enjoy. Thank you. I'll stay here for some time, but
Mago anundum বাসনা ভবানী বলে ভাবে যাব চলে মনে ছিল এ বাসনা অকুল পাথরে ডুবাবে আমারে স্বপ্নে অতত জানি না মাগো আনন্দময়ী নিরানন্দ করুণা অহনি শ্রী শ্রী দুর্গা নামে ভাসি দুঃখ রসে তবু গেল না অহনি শ্রী শ্রী দুর্গা নামে ভাসি দুঃখ রসে তবু গেল না আমি যদি মরি অহরা সুন্দরী দুর্গা নাম তো কেউ লবে না মাগো আনন্দময়ী নিরানন্দ করুণা মাগো আনন্দময়ী নিরানন্দ করুণা তোমারও দুটি চরণ বিনে আমার মন ও দুটি চরণ বিনে আমার মন কোনো কিছু আর জানি না মাগো আনন্দময়ী নিরানন্দ করুণা
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. ஃபஸ்ட்டு பலி போடணும். அது அப்புறம் அந்த யஜ்ஞம் வெளியில் எங்கே போடுறதுன்னு தெரியல. சொன்னேன் வெளியில் போட்டப்போ ரத்தம் பண்ணிட்டேன். காக்காய்க்கு போட்டோம். Satyama, long time. Very well, thank you. I might have to come and see my wife. She's still in progress?
No, I'm not in Arunachal as a counselor.
Okay, I'll get your contact. नाम से नहीं है लेकिन फेस से अच्छा एक नंबर है Zero 418
Pandit Rama.
Ask people to come in.
Samir ji, Ram Ram.
We've got receipts there. Can you hear me? Good. I can hear myself, so it should be all right. So it's past and present, and extend the respect to all Aboriginal people present. To begin with, some very basic housekeeping rules. I think most of you have already adhered to the first one, which is a request to keep footwear outside the shrine near the entrance. For your convenience, the toilets are all located one floor below, outside the similar room, which is the old shrine downstairs. The third one, which I was requested to say, I think is not much of an issue. Parents to keep a little tab on their children so that they can be monitored during the event. I don't see too many small children around, so that's good. The emergency exits are the main ones, which is to your left. This one, main one here also to your left, and if necessary, the one on the right also will be open. And if there is an unlikely event of a fire, we will request you all to move out of the hall in an orderly fashion and assemble on the garden, and the monastic staff will then direct you to the safe place for you to stay. And just be mindful, there are a few steps here, so just be mindful when you leave the premises. And the last request is for all of you to keep your phones in silent mode so that we are not disturbed during this function. So it gives me great pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to you, all the dignitaries who have joined today, the monastic persona who have joined from all across Australia, the devotees and our well-wisher guests. It's a rather chilly day, but I think we will keep warm with the blessings of the divine. Today we celebrate the consecration of the new shrine at our Sydney Centre. This has been a long-standing wish of our beloved Swami Sridharanandaji. Swami Vivekananda always used to state, "Arise and awake and stop not till the goal is achieved." And our monastic members really deserve special credit for achieving this goal of getting the shrine ready, facing many challenges during the past few months. I now invite Swami Atmeshanandaji to give his welcome speech on this great occasion.
Namaste, everyone. I will begin with an invocatory prayer. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityormamritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from the fear of death to immortality. Lead us from darkness to light. May peace be upon everyone. Dear monastic brothers, dignitaries that have gathered here, devotees and friends. On behalf of the Vedanta Center, I extend a warm welcome to all of you to the center for spending your valuable time to be here to participate in this program. A special welcome to our dignitaries, Ms. Donna Davis, MP from Parramatta, Councillor Srini Pillamari from the Epping Ward, Councillor Dr. Judy Greenwood from Parramatta, Councillor Michael Ng from Rose Hill, Councillor Samir Pandey, Parramatta. This morning, we are having a wonderful atmosphere here when our respected priests, Sri Atreya, who is here, and Sri Bhattar, they performed the purificatory rites to ensure that the space that we have gathered here is free from any obstacles. These rituals infuse great spiritual power into the space, which helps all those who come within its ambit to experience peace, tranquility, and fulfillment. There is a saying in Sanskrit, Devo Bhutva Devam Yajet, meaning worship the divine by becoming the divine. When we come within this space, we should try to feel that we are pure, we are strong, and yet humble. Then we either worship or sing or chant or meditate. That should be the attitude. This space is also used for holding classes on scriptural topics and children's educational activities. Therefore, this is a sacred space. Those who are not familiar with the Vedanta Center will also observe that here we embody the principles of universal religion. In our shrine, which is located downstairs, but will shortly this evening it will be relocated here, we have there, apart from our masters Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda, we have the icons of the Buddha as well as Jesus Christ. Sri Ramakrishna practiced the different paths and came to the realization that there may be many faiths and paths, but the goal is to reach perfection or truth or the divine. The Vedanta Center, which is a branch of the Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission, is inspired by his life and teachings. This multipurpose hall has been made possible due to the dedicated hard work of several people. It may not be possible to mention all the names here, but I would like to highlight some key persons' names. Mr. Amitabh Goswami, who has been with us, he has been involved in our projects since we purchased this back in 2006 and 2007. Mr. Vinod Odhavji, the structural engineer, Mr. Gautam of Trimil Homes, who helped in building the structure, Mr. Pramod of RHS Steel, Mr. Ram Rai Prolu, and Mr. Bilash Shahi, electrical contractors, Mr. Ravinder, who did the air conditioning, Mr. Justin Buxell, who did all the carpentry work, Mark Ralph, access consultant, Scott from the who did the plumbing work, Mr. Nick, who did all the handrails and other tactiles, but not last but not the least, our monastic brothers, headed by Swami Dhanyananda. They have burnt the midnight oil and ensured that deadlines are met for us to enjoy sitting here today. May the blessings of the divine be with all of them. Some have wondered why we needed to build this space when already we have a shrine downstairs. This was the wish of our past president, Swami Sridharananji, who was the founder of the Vedanta centers in Australia. He wanted to ensure that we have a space which is well lit with natural light and holds more people. As a result, this was built, even though it took a long time to do so, and he passed on in December last year. So we dedicate this hall to the trio Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sharda Devi, Swami Vivekananda, while we remember the late Swamiji on this occasion. His life has touched and transformed many people. I wish to offer a prayer on this occasion for the welfare of the whole universe. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhaved. May all beings be happy. May all be free from disease and other afflictions. May all realize the highest good. May we not be the cause of misery to anyone. May peace exist everywhere. Without much ado, I request our MC Kalyanji to take over and conduct the proceedings.
Thank you, Swami Atmishanandaji, for this wonderful and inspiring start to today's proceedings. The fact that this place is a home of sanctity and peace and benevolence, I think, is need not be understated. It's absolutely what Swami Sridharananji would have liked to achieve. It's now my privilege to welcome Ms. Donna Davis, MP from Parramatta, to say a few words. Ms. Donna Davis is a former councillor and Lord Mayor of Parramatta, and she now serves as the State Member for Parliament. She's a passionate local advocate and has led community campaigns across the city. She has been active on several committees, and I'll just mention a few so that we do not run the long list. Most important among them are Greater Sydney Parramatta Trust, the Committee on Children and Young People, and Legislation Review Committees. Ms. Donna Davis.
Thank you and namaste. Yes, I am Donna Davis, the State Member for Parramatta, and it's wonderful to be here with you today. And I'm here in my capacity as the representative from, this is right on the edge of my electorate, from here all the way to Westmead. And I am here also representing the Minister for Multiculturalism, the Honourable Steve Camper, who was unable to be here today. I too would like to acknowledge that we are on the lands of the Burramadigal people and pay my respects to their elders past and present. And I would like to acknowledge Swamiji for your kind invitation to be here today, and to all the monastic personnel who are here from across Australia, and to the councillors that are here from the City of Parramatta, Councillor NG, Councillor Pandy, Councillor Greenwood, Councillor Pillamurray. It's always very nice to see local representation at these events. And to all of you here today, some of you who have contributed so much personally to the achievements of this wonderful new facility that will be a wonderful opportunity for you and for others to be able to gather and to share in your faith. I would like to acknowledge the strong faith and devotion here at the Vedanta Centre. It is a testament to your hard work that the shrine is moving to the hall so that more people can be accommodated, a space that is well lit with an additional bonus of a wonderful view, which will also be good for the soul as you look out over that wonderful outlook of Greater Sydney. I note that the motto of the centre is "As many faiths, so many paths," and religious and societal harmony. And this is a place of acceptance and unity, encouraging interfaith relations and building bridges in the community. The Vedanta Centre of Sydney is welcoming. It seeks to embrace everyone who is seeking to worship, and as such, individuals and families are able to choose the level of spiritual involvement that suits them, ensuring that services remain respectful, inclusive, and accessible to people of all backgrounds. We are living in turbulent times, and our core values as a multicultural, multi-faith society are being challenged, making the role of the Vedanta Centre even more important. This place helps to enhance and strengthen family relationships, community participation, and personal resilience. The Centre is maintaining an open door approach based on compassion, inclusion, and community support, demonstrating its willingness to accept and embrace the wider community. And we see that so clearly in the Thrive that you have here on your same site as well, and offering those opportunities for the broader community. Through Sunday classes, special functions and shared gatherings, the Centre fosters friendship, belonging and connection, which help reduce social isolation and create a warm, welcoming environment for your community. And in our age where digital technology and the fast pace of our lives can often drive us apart, your faith has been dedicated to bringing people together. I visited the centre about 2 years ago with the Honourable Minister Camper, and we had the wonderful pleasure on that day of presenting a cheque for the upgrades to the security here at the centre, and I trust that that has been of great benefit and continues to keep you safe and to provide for you in that way. It's an important investment that allows the centre to function without fear of personal safety, because no one, when they go to their place of worship, should have any concerns for that. I consider myself to be a neighbour. I live just a few streets away and have done since before the centre started. So over the years, I've seen the transformation. I've seen people coming and going, and it's wonderful to see this next stage in your development come to fruition. Thank you for your kind invitation to attend the consecration of the new shrine. Go well in peace and harmony from our gathering today. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words. Ms. Donna. So this indeed, as you said, is a soul-stirring place, and we are really happy for your support in terms of the security arrangements that you have contributed towards. I would now request Swami Sunishtanandaji to give a small token. I would now like to request Councillor Srini Pilamari to say a few words on this occasion. He represents the Mayor of Parramatta. Councillor Srini Pilamari was first elected to the City of Parramatta Council in October 2024. He represents the Epping Ward. He currently serves as member of the Grants Subcommittee, having formerly served as member of the Customer, Community and Culture Committee, as well as the Finance, Property and Governance Committee. He was born in India and migrated to Australia in 1998. He is a proud Australian of Indian heritage, a strategic thinker and advocate for economic growth. Councillor Pilamari has shown support for families, sports and sport clubs for the well-being of youth and adults, as well as the preservation of heritage and small businesses. I now request Councillor Pilamari to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Namaskara, Namaste, and Namaskaram. Firstly, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. It is very important for us to first pray our Guru, our parents, and then the belief and the passion what we have toward the spirituality what we do. That's the reason it is always important for us to start off with saying these three Sanskrit way of words. I would also like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land and pay my respect to past, present and emerging. It is always a pleasure to come and be a part of such a great holy events. It's something which comes from inside, and these are the places where they connect us. One is arts form, one is the spiritual places, and then the food. These are the three places which connect us. And that's how you understand the culture. You bring your culture to be a part of it and make it part of our day-to-day life. Building a new shrine is always a pleasure, and historically, anciently they were said when you build something, you always do a lot of sacrifices. There are some birds which get sacrificed, the bombs which get sacrificed because of the construction process. That's the reason you do this holy havan, and this holy havan is done based on all the 9 planets, or you do it based on the Ganesha what you want to do, or specifically for some havans are done for the peace of that place. I'm sure the Havan has been done as a Ganesh Homam, and that is very important for all of us. He is the one who takes out all the obstacles for all of us. Now, once Ganesha Havan is done, how many of you know Ganapati's actual story? Okay. I know we have got all the monks here who will definitely know that. I would like to share my 2 cents of knowledge, what I have, and then why it is important for us to do that meditations and why these shrines are very important in this multicultural society as being seen. We all know that he was a gatekeeper for Ma Parvati, and then Lord Shiva was very angry and he chopped off his head, and then the body was staying there. Gana and Pati are only one. There was a full Shivgan which was there, and the head of that Gana was Ganapati. What happened is he went to Lord Shiva and said, we are going towards the west, we are going towards the north, we are going towards the east. To find out whichever first person, human being we find, we're going to bring that head and put it to this boy who was lying there. They went around. We have a story where there was the elephant which was found and that was brought and all that. Lord Shiva was not happy. Lord Shiva said, I have this, but still I'm feeling very uneasy of doing it. Then the head of these Ganas, the Shiva Ganas, he said, why can't you take my head away? I always wanted to be with you. And that is the head which is resemblance of that elephant and which has become a Ganapati. So that's the reason. It's a Gana. That means all people who come together. And then the head of that one is the Pati. That's the reason Ganapati has formed. And whenever we do a Ganapati Homam, the first thing what he wants us to do is, immediately after the Havan is done, he wants us to say, Om Namah Shivaya. And that is very important for all of us. There is a way of saying it, and this is being a new place. I request everyone to follow that. It's very easy. Wherever you sat, you have to hold these 2 hands together. Please hold that 2 hands together. Whoever believes that you have come here to bring a lot of positive energy here, connect it with your forehead here, with your nose, and to the mouth. And you got to say, Om Namah Shivaya. Deep down, 3 times you got to say. That's where Ganapati will be happy. Om Namah Shivaya. It should come from your navel. Om Namah Shivaya. What this does is, when you connect all this, and you hold these 2 fingers, and you connect from top to bottom, that's called I am Brahmosmi. Because everybody has got a divine power, and that divine power is what we are trying to transform at this particular place. When you transform this place like that, the generations to come, the kids to come, and you are yourself when you come here, there is going to be a spiritual power, energy which will be transformed every day in, day out, not only on this particular day and time. That's the reason if you do any good occasion or something, they say you should do it at the right time, right occasion, and auspicious time as well. That is the reason. Today it's the auspicious time. I'm sure tomorrow they are doing the actual thing for the shrine. After that, this place will be more divine with art, culture, food, meditation. Now, Swami Vivekananda, as he said, arise, awake, and don't sleep until your goal is reached. Through the form of meditation. Because of Lord Shiva again. Lord Shiva is a very aggressive person, like we all. We all have got aggression in us. That's exactly what he had as well. To overcome that, he used to sit and do meditation. And that meditation was the power of passing on the peace and harmony to everyone. And that is what we are trying to do here. And that's what Swami Vivekananda has practiced and preached. And we are all the disciples of him to follow the same thing. So I wish this place all the best. And I'm sure there will be a lot of positive energy here because we all have done what we can do. And we'll be always there to support you. This is Councillor Srini Pilamari, one of you. Thanks for supporting me to be here. And I'm always there to support you all. Feel free to contact me for any further details. You have got our council details, our details in the council website, and please contact for any of the further support. And I would like to acknowledge all my fellow colleagues from Parramatta Council, Councillor Greenwood, Councillor Ning, and Councillor NG is the right way. That's the easy way to call. And then Councillor Pandey, and of course our state member, current state member of Parramatta, Donna Davis, and the other monks and the devotees. God bless you all. Har Har Mahadev.
Thank you very much, Councillor, for the insightful words as well as the anecdote clearly expressing our inner spiritual power merging with that of the cosmic spiritual power. I now would like to invite Swami Manyanandaji to present a token of our appreciation to you. It's now my proud privilege to invite Councillor Samir Pandey to say a few words. Samir is no stranger to the Vedanta Center, and he's been associated with us for a long time. He was first elected to the city of Parramatta in 2017. He was then elected as Lord Mayor in May 23 and is the first Lord Mayor from the Indian subcontinent in the city. He was re-elected in October 24 and now represents the Parramatta ward. He currently serves as the Deputy Chair of Smart City and Innovation Advisory Panel, as well as a member of the Grants Subcommittee. He has formerly served on the Finance, Property and Governance Committees. He is, by background, a small business owner. He has a background in technology and law, and he's very passionate about ensuring council delivering whatever community and local businesses need. And his ambition is to position the city.
Acknowledging the traditional owners of the land and pay my respect to elders past, present, and emerging. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the contribution of Senior Maharaj, who passed away in December last year, who was also the founder. And this, in this day and age of social media and filters that we apply on our pictures and life, I learned 3 filters from Senior Maharaj. When I met him first time, he'll always have a smile on his face. And the 3 filters that I have learned from him, the first one is the filter of optimism. He was always optimistic, always positive. The second filter that I learned from him to apply to our life when we go out is the filter of humility. I've not seen a person more humble than Senior Maharaj. Very humble. And that's very important that we have that humility in our life. And the third filter that I have learned from him is that of service. Senior Maharaj was always there for anyone that you needed. I'm sure a number of you would see him all the time, every time. We don't meet all the time, but whenever we met, that filter of service to the community, selfless service, is what also inspired me. So those 3 things, 3 filters: filter of optimism, the filter of humility, and the filter of service. And that's what brings us here to this ashram as well, to this center. Can I also acknowledge our council colleagues and state member Donna Davis, my council colleagues Judy, Srini, as well as Michael. Can I also acknowledge all the volunteers and gurus, Swamiji, for what you do, bringing us all together in this place. In today's world of technology, we have made incredible progress. We have made progress in every front we can think of. But we still seek peace, purpose, and meaning to our life. And that's where no technology can give us that peace, purpose, and meaning. But places like this, the center, is what we seek for, is what we look for, which will give us a meaning and purpose. Talking of technology, recently I was talking to someone and this person was asking a question around if there is a greater power that exists which can answer our questions. And I asked this person, do you use ChatGPT? And he said, of course. And I said, millions of people around the world ask questions on ChatGPT and they get the answers like this. So and that was created by a human being. ChatGPT is created by a human being. So when we believe that something like ChatGPT, which is created by a human being, can answer our questions, why do we struggle with the idea that there's no bigger self or power which can answer or listen to our questions and answer those questions? The question is not whether God exists or there is a superpower. The question is, if we are willing to ask the questions and if we have the patience to listen to the answers, because the answers will come in different ways. I'll leave you with the thought that place like Vedanta Center is so important for finding our inner self. We are trying to seek and find what's happening around us, which is very good. I think it's part of our progress in the way, in the society that we live in. But finding ourselves is probably equally important. And that finding ourselves, part of that is stillness. And that's what we do sometimes. Meditation is part of that. If we still ourselves, if we pause and reflect, we hopefully will find answers to many things that we might have in our mind. And this is not just a spiritual thing, it is scientific. Pause yourself for half an hour to 1 hour, and hopefully you'll find an answer to things that we are seeking. Again, would like to conclude by thanking Maharaj, Swamiji, and everyone here for your blessings, your wisdom, and Maharaj, Swamiji as well. It's been a pleasure to be associated with this temple. And of course, it has the best view of any temple or ashram in the Sydney, isn't it? It's nothing, in fact, it feels that we are closer to something much bigger by just being here. Thank you all, enjoy your day, and I'm very privileged to be among all of you, and look forward to catching up with you as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Pandey, for reinforcing some of the, what shall we say, the qualities of head and heart from Swami Sridharanandaji in terms of humility, service, and optimism. Also, it's true that, as you said, the divine is the super ChatGPT, and hopefully centers like this will give us the answer to the question, the eternal question, who am I? I now invite Swami Punneshwaranandaji to present a small memento to you as a token of our appreciation. I would now like to invite Councillor Dr. Judy Greenwood to say a few words. Councillor Dr. Greenwood was first elected to the City of Parramatta Council in October 24, and she represents the Parramatta Ward. She currently serves as the chair of the Heritage Advisory Panel, as the deputy chair of the Environmental Sustainability Advisory Panel, as well as deputy chair of the Floodplain Risk Management Committee. She has formerly served on Affordable Housing Subcommittee as well as the Planning, Transport and Environment Committee. Over the years, she has held various positions in the New South Wales government and worked on delivering improvements for the government. She is recognized for her professionalism and innovation. She is also actively involved in the Clean Air Society of Australia and New Zealand. I would now request Councillor Greenwood to say a few words.
Thank you, everyone. I'm very humbled to be here for the dedication of this centre today. I believe that the Vedanta Centre has a very strong mission that it pursues to bring together religions, to look after the growth and spirituality of families. I think the family is the very basis of the strength of our society, and to bring acts of service to other people. My own personal belief is the most important things in the world is motivation, which is amply demonstrated here by the work that's gone into creating this wonderful centre. And gratitude for the beauty and the surroundings in which we find ourselves, and also acts of service to bring us together and make us stronger as a society as a whole. So I believe that all meets very well with your mission, and I strongly support the work that you do here. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Greenwood, for once again stressing the importance of personal motivation in setting up facilities like this. I would now like to request Swami Atmishanandaji to present a token of appreciation of your being here today. We now have the pleasure of inviting Councillor Michael Ning. I think probably, if I'm not wrong, the youngest in this group of councillors today. So we will hear from a young councillor in terms of his views on this August occasion. He was first elected to the city of Parramatta in October 24 and now represents the Rose Hill ward. He serves as the Deputy Chair of the City Economic Advisory Panel, as well as a member of the Sydney Central City Planning Panel. He has formerly served as members of the Planning, Transport and Environment Committee and the Multicultural Subcommittee. He is very passionate about improving local infrastructure and services, advocating for more public open spaces, attracting greater investment and job opportunities, and enhancing cultural diversity in the city of Parramatta. Councillor.
Thank you, and I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians on the land we meet today, and pay my respect to elders past, present and emerging. And I'd also like to acknowledge the State Member for Parramatta, Donna Davis, who's been a great advocate for our community, in particular our diverse faith and multicultural community. I'd also like to acknowledge our councillors here today, Councillor Judy Greenwood, Councillor Pilamari, I think has vacated the room, and Councillor Samir Pandey. I'd also like to acknowledge the leadership of the centre and to the many religious leaders here for your dedication. As mentioned earlier, today in the room, as out of the councillors, I am the youngest, but can I say how proud it is to represent a city such as Parramatta? Someone that was born in regional New South Wales and have lived locally in Western Sydney for over 20 years, and to be able to represent a city like Parramatta. I've been to multiple events. It's my weekend job going to events and going to multicultural events across not just the Parramatta LGA, but also across Sydney. And I've been going to many events last week, including African fashion shows. Yesterday I went to a Chinese sports carnival, and today to this event. And what I want to say is how proud it is to be able to represent a city that is so accepting and celebrating of all these cultures and faiths. Because there's been a question that's been spoken about is about a national identity. And I think people like myself, and I think my councillors and the statement would agree, is that the city of Parramatta represents modern Australia. We represent that everyone can live together with different faiths, from different backgrounds, but we respect each other. And I think we learn, there's always a saying, we learn from our neighbours. I live in one of the most diverse areas in Parramatta. I represent one of the most diverse wards in Parramatta. I've got Indian temples, I've got Chinese temples, you know, we've got churches right across my ward. And what I want to say is the important work we are here today to acknowledge for everyone, and it's obviously taking a lot of time, but to get to today's dedication ceremony, the amount of work that you do, but not just from a faith perspective, but the giving back to the community, the services you provide to women, to childcare, you know, the list of achievements that you have made. And I think as civic leaders, it is important to join you, you know, regardless of where we come from our background, from where we are in Sydney, that the important work you do should be supported by leaders in our society, in local government, in state government, in federal government. 2 days ago, we had an event with the Attorney General of Australia, and the reinforcement of the message that we need to support each other. And I think as councillors in Parramatta, it is important to support your community, to acknowledge your dedication, because it is communities like yours that make our city, that make New South Wales, that make Australia great. I go to events where the Governor General always says the modern success story of Australia is a multi-faith, multicultural acceptance. So it is great to be here, and I want to acknowledge and thank the dedication of the volunteers. Communities like these, centres like these, especially in our faith communities, rely heavily on volunteers and their dedication. And someone that has had a history in volunteering knows the time we give up. We work, but on weekends, after work, we give our time. But it is this sense of giving, this senselessness that makes our communities better, and how proud I am here today to join with you in this special ceremony. So thank you again.
Thank you very much, Councillor Ning, for these thought-provoking words. And I think truly Parramatta is the most vibrant city in this part of the world, and speaks for multiculturalism. I would now request Swami Sunishtanandaji to present a small token of our appreciation. Friends, we have come to the end of the formal inauguration ceremony for the consecration of the shrine, and I would now request Vandana Sarathi to present a formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, Maharaj. Following on from all these illustrious and beautiful and impressive speakers, I'm very sorry to disappoint you, but this is something that I have to do, to say a few words as vote of thanks, and I promise that I'll keep it very short and sweet. Hopefully short, but not sure about sweet. Anyway, namaste everyone. My deepest pranams to Swami Atmeshanandaji, Swami Sunishtanandaji, Swami Mahabodhanandaji, Swami Manyanandaji, Swami Danyanandaji, and Swami Puneshwaranandaji, and our respected brahmacharis, honorable guests, and beloved devotees. On behalf of the Vedanta Center of Sydney, I extend a heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this day so special and successful. With the blessings of Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother, Sri Sharada Devi and Swami Vivekananda, it's my humble privilege to propose the vote of thanks. It's a blessing to be standing here in front of you here today in this new shrine, which is made possible through the grace and dedication of so many people. We are deeply, deeply thankful to our honored guests for taking time from their busy schedules, especially on a Sunday morning, to be with us today. And as we have heard, it takes a lot of dedication in your positions to be able to do that, and we truly appreciate that. And, as we have heard, we are grateful to have the following guests here with us today, and you've heard them speak as well. Ms. Donna Davis, Member of Parliament, State Member for Parramatta. We have from the City of Parramatta Council. We were supposed to have Tanya Raful today, but she was unable to make it, but the Mayor was ably represented by Councillor Samir Pandey, who has unfortunately had to leave early, and Councillor Dr. Judy Greenwood.
He's here, but
I'm sorry. Yes. So Councillor Pilamari had to leave early, but I'm glad Dr. Pandey, Councillor Pandey is here, and Councillor Judy Greenwood, and Councillor Michael Ng, and your presence and participation reflect the continued support and close association that the Vedanta Center of Sydney has enjoyed with the state and local governments. We're deeply grateful for that. And we are touched by this long-standing relationship, and we look forward to strengthening it for many, many more years to come in future. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to join me in warmly acknowledging our special guests with a round of applause once more. Now, today is also a special day where we heard a lot about our late Swami Sridharanandaji Maharaj. I'm sure many of us remember him with a deep reverence today in our own hearts. And many of you may know that this shrine was Swami Sridharanandaji's design and cherished wish. His spiritual discourses continue to be a beacon of inspiration for all of us for many years to come. On behalf of all our devotees, I offer heartfelt thanks to our Swamijis for their tireless work, constant guidance, and blessings. Your spiritual dedication and leadership continue to bring hope and inspiration to our community. We also thank our brahmacharis who support the work with equal dedication, humility, and selfless service. We thank you all from the bottom of our heart. A special note of thanks goes to our ashram staff, our dedicated volunteers. We can never thank them enough because you are the backbone of the service that we do here in this center. And everyone who works so tirelessly to ensure that today's program, particularly today, has run smoothly. We are truly grateful for your effort, the care, and commitment. Finally, our sincere gratitude to all our beloved devotees for your presence and unwavering support. And without you, we would not exist either. So we thank each one of you. And I now pray, and we say that let's all have a blessed week ahead. Thank you so very much for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Vandana. An event like this would not be complete if we did not have some devotion shown towards the divine. And so we would like to have some devotional music, and this will be rendered by Namrata Pulapaka. I please request you to join the stage wherever you're comfortable. Okay.
Namaskaram to all of you, esteemed Gurujis and friends and council members and respected audience. It is a very great honor and privilege, myself, Abhinav Harishankar on the violin and Sai Srinivasan on the mridangam, to be able to be a small part of your proceedings over the next couple of days. And it's our pleasure to be able to try and bring some devotional music to all of you today, so we hope you enjoy. We'll begin with an invocation to Lord Ganesha. भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशम् भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशम् भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशम् भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशम् भज पूर्वापण सदन गणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशं भज पूर्वापण सदन गणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशं भज पूर्वापण सदन गणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरम् अनीशम् गजवदनं दुरितौघ विनाशम् गजवदनं दुरितौघ विनाशम् गजवदनं दुरितौघ विनाशम् गतशमनं शतसूर्य निकाशं गजवदनं दुरितौघ विनाशं गतशमनं शतसूर्य निकाशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशं भज पूर्वापण सदन गणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशम् वरदं जनशरणं भयहरणं वरदं जनशरणं भयहरणं वरदं जनशरणं भयहरणं वरमुनिमानस भावविहरणं वरदं जनशरणं भयहरणं वरमुनिमानस भावविहरणं वरफलरसनरतं भवतरणं वरफलरसनरतं भवतरणं वरफलरसनरतं भवतरणं वनतुलसीदल पूजितचरणं वरफलरसनरतं भवतरणं वनतुलसीदल पूजितचरणं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशं भज पूर्वापण सदन गणेशं भज मानस विघ्नेश्वरम् अनीशम् ஜகன்மாதா இன்னும் வாதா ஓ ஜகன்மாதா இன்னும் வாதா உயர்திரு மகிழை நாயகியே மாதா இன்னும் வாதா உயர்திரு மகிழையின் நாயகியே தாயே சகல லோகமாதா இன்னும் வாதா உயர்திரு மகிழையின் நாயகியே தாயே சகல லோகமாதா இன்னும் வாதா உயர்திரு மகிழையின் நாயகியே தாயே சகல லோகமாதா இன்னும் வாதா பாதாரவிந்தம் அல்லது வேறு பாதாரவிந்தம் அல்லது வேறு பாதாரவிந்தம் அல்லது வேறெந்தல் பாதாரவிந்தம் அல்லது வேறெந்த பாக்கியமும் விரும்ப தோழும்பம் என்னிடம் அம்பபாரவிந்தம் அல்லது வேறெந்த பாக்கியமும் விரும்ப தோழும்பம் என்னிடம் ஜெகன்மாதா இன்னும் வாதா உயர்திரு மகிழையின் நாயகியே தாயே சகல லோகமாதா இன்னும் வாதா ஏழையந்தன் முறையீடு ஒன்றன் இரு செவிகளில் வீழாததேன் தீவிலையோ ஏழையந்தன் முறையீடு ஒன்றன் இரு செவிகளில் வீழாததேன் தீவிலையோ பாடாம் தீவினையை வேறுடன் களைந்தெறிய திருவரு திறனில்லையோ பாடாம் தீவினையை வேறுடன் களைந்தெறிய திருவரு திறனில்லையோ தாழ விழும் என்னை மேலும் விழவிதிடல் தாழ விழும் என்னை மேலும் விடுதல் தருமமோ இதுவும் வருமமோ தாழ விழும் என்னை மேலும் விழவிடுதல் தருமமோ இதுவும் வருமமோ தாழினை சரணென நம்பினே நம்ம ராமதாசன் தொழும் கல்பகநாயகி காளினை சரணென நம்பினே நம்ம ராமதாசன் தொழும் கல்பகநாயகி மாதா இன்னும் வாதா திரு மகிழையின் நாயகியே தாயே சகல லோகமாதா இன்னும் வாதா
ಶಾರದೆ ಕರುಣಾನಿಧೆ ಸಕಲಾನವಾಂಬ ಸದಾ ಜನಾನ್ ಶಾರದೆ ಕರುಣಾನಿಧೆ ಸಕಲಾನವಾಂಬ ಸದಾ ಜನಾನ್ ಶಾರದೆ ಕರುಣಾನಿಧೆ ಸಕಲಾನವಾಂಬ ಸದಾ ಜನಾನ್ ಶಾರಣಾದಿಮ ಗೀತ ವೈಭವ ಪೂರಿತಾಖಿಲ ದೀಕ್ತದೆ ಶಾರದೆ ಕರುಣಾನಿಧೆ ಸಕಲಾನವಾಂಬ ಸದಾ ಜನಾನ್ ಚಾರಣಾದಿಮ ಗೀತ ವೈಭವ ಪೂರಿತಾಖಿಲ ದೀಕ್ತದೆ ಶಾರದೆ ಕರುಣಾನಿಧೆ ಸಕಲಾನವಾಂಬ ಸದಾ ಜನಾನ್ धर्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्नमौळि विराजिते धर्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्नमौळि विराजिते शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचनि शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचनि निर्मलं कुरु मानसं शारदे धर्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्नभूमि विराजिते शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचनि निर्मलं कुरु मानसं शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवांब सदा जनान् हस्तसंधृत पुस्तकाक्ष पटी सुधाघटमुद्रिके हस्तसंधृत पुस्तकाक्ष पटी सुधाघटमुद्रिके हस्तसंधृत पुस्तकाक्ष पटी सुधाघटमुद्रिके कस्तवास्ति वदने चतुरो नरक चरोत्तवा शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवांब शारदे करुणानिधे सरसिज भव हरिहरनुत सुललित नी सरसिज भव हरिहरनुत सुललित सरसिज भव हरिहरनुत सुललित पद पंकज मूल सरसिज भव हरिहरनुत सुललित पद पंकज मूल स्थिरमणि नम्मिति स्थिरमणि नम्मिति पद पंकज मूल स्थिरमणि 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 नम्मिति पद पंकज मूल स्थिरमणि नम्मिति 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 करुण जूडवे करुण जूडवे कात्यायनी करुण जूडवे कात्यायनी कालिका भवानी करुण जूडवे कात्यायनी कालिका भवानी करुण जूडवे कात्यायनी कालिका कालिका भवानी भवानी करुण जूडवे कात्यायनी कालिका भवानी परमेश्वरी सुन्दरेश्वरी परमेश्वरी सुन्दरेश्वरी परमेश्वरी सुन्दरेश्वरी बालाम्बा मधुरवाणी यम्बा यनी पिलचिते लाड तो
ஆதியில தனி கொடுப்பேன்னு நினைச்சேன். ஆதியில தனி கொடுப்பேன்னு நினைச்சேன். நீ
चन्द्रचूड शिवशङ्कर पार्वती चन्द्रचूड शिवशङ्कर पार्वती रमणने निनगे चन्द्रचूड शिवशङ्कर पार्वती रमणने निनगे नमो चन्द्रचूड शिवशङ्कर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो चन्द्रचूड शिवशङ्कर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो चन्द्रचूड शिवशङ्कर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो सुन्दर मृगधर पिनाकधनुकर सुन्दर मृगधर पिनाकधनुकर सुन्दर मृगधर पिनाकधनुकर सुन्दर मृगधर पिनाकधनुकर गङ्गाशिर गजचर्माम्बर गङ्गाशिर गजचर्माम्बर गङ्गाशिर गजचर्माम्बर चन्द्रचूड शिवशङ्कर पार्वती रमणा निनगे धरगे दक्षिण कावेरी धरगे दक्षिण कावेरी धरगे दक्षिण कावेरी कुम्भपुरवासिने धरगे दक्षिण कावेरी कुम्भपुरवासिने करदल्ली ವೀಣೆಯ ಗಾನವ ಮಾಡುವ ಉರಗಭೂಷಣನು ನೀನೆ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ ವೀಣೆಯ ಗಾನವ ಮಾಡುವ ಉರಗಭೂಷಣನು ನೀನೆ ಕೊರಳಲಿ ಭಸ್ಮ ರುದ್ರಾಕ್ಷವು ಧರಿಸಿದ ಪರಮ ವೈಷ್ಣವನು ನೀನೆ ಕೊರಳಲಿ ಭಸ್ಮ ರುದ್ರಾಕ್ಷವ ಧರಿಸಿದ ಪರಮ ವೈಷ್ಣವನು ನೀನೆ ಗರುಡ ಗಮನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಗರುಡ ಗಮನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಗರುಡ ಗಮನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಕಾಣ ಪ್ರಿಯನು ನೀನೆ ಗರುಡ ಗಮನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಕಾಣ ಪ್ರಿಯನು ನೀನೆ चन्द्रचूड शिवशङ्कर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो चन्द्रचूड शिवशङ्कर पार्वती रमण निनगे नमो 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 सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम् सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम् रे रे 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 सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम् किं वचनीयं किं वचनीयं किमवचनीयं किं वचनीयं किमवचनीयं किं वचनीयं किमवचनीयं किं वचनीयं किमवचनीयं किं रचनीयं किमरचनीयं सर्वं ब्रह्ममयं रे रे सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम् किं पठनीयं किमपठनीयं किं पठनीयं किमपठनीयं किं पठनीयं किमपठनीयं किं भजनीयं किमभजनीयं सर्वं ब्रह्ममयं रे रे सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम् सर्वत्र सदा सदा सर्वत्र सदा हंसध्यानं सदा हंसध्यानं कर्तव्यं भो मुक्तिनिदानं कर्तव्यं भो मुक्तिनिदानं सर्वं ब्रह्ममयं सर्वं ब्रह्ममयं सर्वं ब्रह्ममयं सर्वं ब्रह्ममयं सर्वं बारो कृष्णैया बारो कृष्णैया कृष्णैया बारो कृष्णैया निन्न भक्ತರ ಮನೆಗೀಗ ರಂಗಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರ ಮನೆಗೀಗ ರಂಗಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಖ ತೋರು ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಖ ತೋರು ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಖ ತೋರು ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಖ ತೋರು ನಿನ್ನ ಸರಿಯಾರೋ ಜಗದ ಶೀಲನೆ ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಖ ತೋರು ನಿನ್ನ ಸರಿಯಾರೋ ಜಗದ ಶೀಲನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರ ಮನೆಗೀಗ ರಂಗಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಅಂದುಗೆ ಪಾಡಗವು ಕಾಲಂದುಗೆ ಕಿರುಕೆಜ್ಜೆ ಅಂದುಗೆ ಪಾಡಗವು ಕಾಲಂದುಗೆ ಕಿರುಕೆಜ್ಜೆ ಧಿಮ್ ಧಿಮಿ 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 ರೇಣುಕ ಅಂದುಗೆ ಪಾಡಗವು ಕಾಲಂದುಗೆ ಕಿರುಕೆಜ್ಜೆ ಧಿಮ್ ಧಿಮಿ 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 ರೇಣುಕ ಧಿಮ್ ಧಿಮಿ 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 ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಕಂಕಣ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ பொண்ணு ಉಂಗುರ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತ ಕಂಕಣ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ பொண்ணு ಉಂಗುರ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತ ಕಿಣಿ 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 ಕಿಣಿರೆನುತ್ತ ಕಂಕಣ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ பொண்ணு ಉಂಗುರ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತ ಕಿಣಿ 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 ಕಿಣಿರೆನುತ್ತ ಕಂಕಣ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ பொண்ணு ಉಂಗುರ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತ ಕಿಣಿ 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 ಕಿಣಿರೆನುತ್ತ பொங்கோலூதுத பாரೈಗ பொங்கோலூதுத பாரೈಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ವಾಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ವಾಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ವಾಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದದಾಸ ದಾಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದದಾಸ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದದಾಸ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದದಾಸ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದದಾಸ ಸಲನು ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರ ಮನೆಗೀಗ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ರಂಗಯ್ಯ ರಂಗಯ್ಯ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 श्री रघुराम राम 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 नरहरि देवा जनार्दन नरहरि देवा जनार्दन केशव नारायण कनकांबरधारी नरहरि देवा जनार्दन केशव नारायण कनकांबरधारी राम 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 श्रीरघु राम 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 श्री रघु राम 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 रविकुलाभरण रविसुध सख्य रविकुलाभरण रविसुध सख्य राक्षस संहार राजसेवित रविकुलाभरण रविसुध सख्य राक्षस संहार राजसेवित राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री रघु राम 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 नरहरि देव जनार्दन केशव नारायण कनकांबरधारी राम 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 श्री रघु राम 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 श्री रघु राम 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 पन्नग शयन पन्नग शयन पन्नग शयन पन्नग शयन पतित पावन पन्नग शयन पतित पावन कन्न तंद्रि ओ करुणा सागर कन्न तंद्रि ओ करुणा सागर बंधु जनक त्रिपुरांध सायक बंधु जनक त्रिपुरांध सायक सीता नायक श्री रघुनायक सीता नायक श्री रघुनायक सुंदर श्रीधर मंत्रोधार सुंदर श्रीधर मंत्रोधार मकुट भूषण मृदुपक्षक हरि सुंदर श्रीधर मंत्रोधार मकुट भूषण मृदुपक्षक हरि नंदनंदन नंद मुकुंद वृंदावन विहारी गोविंद राम 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 श्री रघु राम 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 श्री रघु राम 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 श्री रघु राम 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 श्री रघु राम 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 राम
Thank you very much, Namrata, Sai, and Abhinav. I hope I got your names correct, for this wonderful renditioning of devotional music. I think the whole shrine is reverberating with devotional music right now. I'm really happy that you picked the song Brahmasmi, because for Sarvam Brahmamayam, because that everything is penetrated by the divine is perhaps the core of Sri Ramakrishna's teaching. I would like now request Councillor Greenwood to give a small memento as token of our appreciation. as is the tradition of our center, we will now request all of you to join for prasad. Prasad is served outside. Yeah, I can just join the partake of this. Thank you very much for joining us.